I speak unto thee this day. I say you are living in a time when men have grown so abusive of me, they think somehow it does not matter. That is, they have grown so used to accusing, abusing, and misusing me that they think that it does not matter at all. That is, their hearts are hardened by their sins against me, their eyes are blinded in the same. And I say they only wax bolder day by day in the iniquity, the sins that they are guilty of. Now I say that I, the living God, never called men to be abusing, to be accusing me. But I say that I've called men to be thankful that it is me, the living God, that they can look unto, that they can be forgiven by. For I say, if you really consider what a privilege it is to be forgiven of the sins that you have committed, I say there is no reason to be abusing me. For I say it is only through me and me, the living God alone, that men are given forgiveness, that they are given the newness of life. But I say when men will be walking in a way that is far from me, I say they are choosing the course of their own despair. And I say when men will be walking in a way that is far from me, I say they are taken down the road of darkness, they are taken down the way of devastation, they are taken down a way that is futile before me. I say this day that I, the living God, do not find pleasure in those who are abusing me. For I say when they take such a way of rebellion, when they take such a way of ingratitude, they prove they are fools to me. That is, they are fools who have not even received the mercy, the goodness, the light that I provide. That is, in the sense that they receive it with gladness and thanksgiving, that it is me they are privileged to obey. But I say when the ones who are claiming that they love me will walk in a way of their own understanding, I say, of course, they are darkened in the same. That is, and they will rise up in accusation, they will rise up in abuse towards me. Now I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and I thoroughly realize that the rebellious generation that you are in is full of contempt for me. And I say that I likewise realize that pride has blinded their eyes, and they are taken far from the truth. But I say that every generation is responsible, accountable unto me, and those who choose to go off in the way of their own understanding are choosing to abuse. That is, because they refuse the mind of my spirit, the humility mind that would keep them in gratitude unto me. And likewise they refuse the fear of me, to choose instead to walk in the high-mindedness, the pride, the contempt that they exhibit towards me. Now I say that I, the living God, am bringing indeed my wrath, my fury, my indignation upon such a nation as this. That is, upon the land and nation of people that has gone a-whoring, that has turned aside, that has heaped up abuse. That is, that has grown so fatted and full, so full of contempt and pride towards me, that they are utterly disgusting in my sight. And I say such ones are brought low under the hand of my wrath, my fury revealed. Now I say, when you look upon the condition of men, of women in this hour, what do you see? I say you see people who have everything, yet are full of complaints, full of accusations and abuse for me. Even the ones who are claiming they love me, claim they serve me, do not serve me in an humble mind. But I say they serve me in a mind of demanding and commanding, as though they were gods in this earth. Now I say that I, the living God, do not find pleasure in those who exhibit themselves in such proud ways, ever holding me in contempt day by day. But I say that I find pleasure in the ones who humble themselves, who bow down low, who have respect unto me. For I say that I, the living God, have intended that men, that women would walk uprightly in the truth, the light, the strength that I provide. And I say I've intended that the ones who are serving me would do so in the attitude of gratitude. Now I say, when you consider that men are abusing me each day by the words they speak, by the way they live, and by even the thoughts that they have, that is, they are counting themselves as higher than they are loving themselves while despising me. And I say it is me, the living God, who does even give them the provision of life that they do have. And I say, when they choose to despise me, hold me in contempt for the very life that I've given unto them, oh, what fools they are. Now I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to hold me in contempt, to walk afar off, to insist on your own way. But I say that I call thee to be coming forth made glad, that it is me you are privileged to love, to serve, to seek, to please, and obey. For I say, if you will really look upon what it is that I, the living God, do for thee, I say, how could you ever be disrespecting me? That is, how could you ever choose to walk afar off from the way of life, the way of truth that I provide? How could you ever choose to be ignoring my mercy, my truth, my light that I give unto thee? Now I say, it is me, the living God, who does give to thee the way wherein you can be kept, the way wherein you can be guided always. And I say, if you will be accepting of that way, if you will be coming forth ever directed, corrected, and guided by me, you are ever kept in me. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will keep thee in the integrity, the light of the truth, if you will but purpose yourselves to be ever hoping in me. That is, be purposed to be directed, uplifted, guided, and shown the mercy, the truth, the light that I provide. Now I say, it is a good thing, a blessed thing, a sweet thing, to be ever purposed in me. That is, to be kept in the truth, the light, the strength that I offer, ever guided forth in my way. For I say, when you look upon what it is that I, the living God, do for thee, I say, there is no reason to be abusing me, nor is there any reason to be accusing and misusing me, because you are full of pride. For I say, indeed, when a man will grow full of pride, high-minded and arrogant, he somehow thinks that he gets by. That is, he sees himself as so important, so much better than he really is. And I say, in his eyes of delusion, he will not hold back from abusing me. But I say that he will see himself as justified in his mistreatment of me. Now I say that I, the living God, never called thee to be a high-minded and arrogant fool who is full of your own ways. But I say that I've called thee to be thankful that you can indeed be brought forth, ever guided, directed, and corrected by me. And I say that I've called thee to be thankful that I purpose, direct, uplift, and instruct thee in the truth, the light, the mercy of who I am. And I say that I call thee to be coming forth rejoicing that you are given the privilege to be serving me. For I say, when men and women will serve in the attitude of gratitude unto me, I say, then I, the living God, do find my joy in them. But I say, when men and women will be serving with contempt, ever disdainfully serving me, because they are full of pride, they prove they are fools. That is, they prove they are utter fools in my sight, because they are lifted up in their own vainglory. And I say, they are taken in a way that will prove to be destitution of soul. For I say that I, the living God, do have my vengeance, my wrath, and I say the same I pour out upon the contemptuous, the proud. That is, the arrogant who keep themselves in a mindset that they are better than they are. For I say, when men and women are walking in a way that is indeed far from me, I say they are proven to be the fools. And I say, when they are looking upon the mercies that I provide as though they are not needy of the same, I say they will indeed be contemptuous towards me. That is, lacking in the respect, the honor that they are meant to give unto me, and respecting their own understanding, their own way, and the way of demons more than me. Now I say, when you look at what it is that men do towards me when they abuse me, have not I already suffered enough for their sins? That is, have not I already proven that I am the one who is the propitiation, the substitution, the one who covers the wickedness of their doings? And when they will in turn around and abuse me for the mercies that I show forth, I say they exhibit their lack of gratitude for me. And I say they likewise exhibit their stupidity, their darkness, their foolishness, because their hearts are far from me. Now I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to live in such a mindset, to live in such a phase and think somehow you get by on me. For I say that whatsoever it is that men do towards me is returned unto them. And I say, when men are choosing to walk in the way of their own understanding, of their own hardness of heart, they are choosing to walk in the way of fools. For I say that I, the living God, do not call men to be in a way wherein they think they are fine when they are not. But I say that I call men to be respecting me, to be coming forth in me, to be uplifted in me. That is, I call them to be thankful that they can indeed be purposed, directed, guided, and instructed always in the truth, the light, the mercy that I provide. And I say that I call men to be understanding that in me they are given the truth and the light upon the path. For I say, if you really consider what all I do for thee, I say there is no end to the goodness that I provide. And I say there is no end to the mercies of who I am. There is no reason to be abusing me. Now I say, when you look at the abuse that mankind exhibits one towards another, then they turn that same abuse upon me. Oh, what fools they are. For I say, for all of their folly, for all of their high-minded pride, I say they are taken in the way of their own damnation. For I say, the more cruel and unloving that men will grow towards me, abusive of my mercy extended unto them, the greater fools they are found to be before me. And I say, it is me, the living God, who will exhibit my vengeance upon them, and I say that they will be devoured and destroyed. Now I say, if you look upon the way of mercy and truth, of life and hope and peace that I, the living God, do offer, you cannot help but be thankful unto me. That is, be thankful that I am the one who will ever direct, correct, and guide thee forth. And I say, you cannot help but be thankful that I give to thee the manifold mercies of who I am. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is righteousness, truth, blessedness, strength, and the peace provided for thee. And it is me, the living God, who will indeed be causing thee to be ever brought forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I give day by day. Now I say, if you really consider that I am the one, that I am the way, that I am the truth manifest to thee, I say you cannot help but have thanksgiving for me. That is, thanksgiving that I've given unto thee the way wherein you are kept from the evil forces of your own destruction. And I say that you cannot help but rejoice that I, the living God, do give thee tender mercy day by day. But I say, if you grow proud and full of your own ways, I say, if you give your ear to demons and listen to them, I say, if you grow fatted and full and exhibit ingratitude towards me, what do? I say you become an abuser, you become a loser, and I say you find yourself emptied of me. For I say that I, the living God, will not continue to abide in the man, the woman, who is hating my way, despising my mercy, and thinking they know a better way. But I say that I will leave them to their own folly, to their own imaginations of evil against me. And I say the very evil they accuse me of is coming from them because they have failed to continue in me. And I say they've allowed themselves to be made vessels of abuse, misuse, and hatred towards me. Now I say that I, the living God, depart from such ones and leave them to their own way, which will prove to be the way of their own demise. And I say their cup shall be filled with my wrath day after day, because they have refused my mercy and chosen to abuse me, and I say they lose me. I say, be glad to be ever present in